Tell me, what is your mind filled with right now? Is it worry? Is it doubt? Is it the weight of expectations pressing down on your shoulders? Or is it the endless chatter of the past and future, leaving no room for the present? Most people believe that to gain wisdom, they must collect more knowledge, more opinions, and more experiences. But what if I told you? The secret to true wisdom is not to gather, but to let go. Watch till the end. Today, I will tell you a story that will change the way you see your mind forever. And if you're truly listening, leave a comment with your name. I want to know who is walking this path with me. One lucky soul will get a special shout out in my next story. And please subscribe to get more stories every day. Now let's begin. There was once a young boy eager to learn the secrets of the world. He had heard of a great sage who lived atop a quiet mountain, a man known for his deep wisdom. One day, filled with burning curiosity, the boy climbed to the sage's temple and bowed before him. "Master," the boy said, "I wish to learn the ways of wisdom. Please, teach me." The sage looked at him and smiled. He picked up a teapot and 2 cups. Slowly, he began to pour tea into one of the cups. The boy watched as the cup filled, and then the tea began to overflow. It spilled onto the table, dripping onto the ground, yet the sage continued pouring. "Master, the cup is full, no more tea will fit," the boy exclaimed. The sage paused, set down the teapot, and looked into the boy's eyes. "Exactly," he said. "You are like this cup, so full of opinions, so full of what you already know, that nothing new can enter. Before you seek wisdom, you must first empty your cup." The boy blinked, confused. "But master, how do I empty my mind?" The sage chuckled and leaned forward. "Ah, that is the real lesson." "Look into the water," the sage said. The boy stared at the rippling surface. "What do you see?" "I see my reflection," the boy answered. The sage picked up a small stone and tossed it into the pond. Ripples spread out, distorting the boy's face. "Now, what do you see?" The boy frowned. "Only ripples. I cannot see myself clearly." The sage nodded. "This is your mind, always disturbed, always restless, never still. You are so busy thinking, judging, analyzing, that you do not see things as they truly are. The mind must be still like calm water if you wish to understand life. So tell me, young one, how can we still the mind?" The boy hesitated. "By stopping my thoughts?" The sage smiled. "No, not by stopping them, but by observing them. You do not fight the ripples. You do not chase them away. You simply watch, and in time, they settle on their own. The moment you stop clinging to thoughts, the mind becomes still. This is how you empty your cup." The boy understood. He had always believed wisdom was about adding more, learning more. But true wisdom was about clearing space, about unlearning, about letting go. "A full mind is a heavy mind," the sage said. "An empty mind is free." The sage looked at the boy with knowing eyes. "Now tell me, what do you hold on to that no longer serves you? Is it a past mistake, a future worry, a belief that limits you? Let it go. Breathe. Be still. For in emptiness, you will find clarity." The boy bowed deeply, understanding at last. And as he descended the mountain, he carried no books, no teachings, only an empty cup, ready to be filled with the lessons of life itself. My dear listener, I ask you once more, what is your mind filled with? Are you holding on to something that no longer serves you? If so, leave a comment with your name and the one thing you're ready to release. And if this story touched your heart, if it made you pause and reflect, do one thing: share it with someone who needs to hear this today. One lucky commenter will receive a special shout out in my next story. Until then, be still, be empty, and be free.